to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world will be better for this, that one man scorned and covered with scars still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable stars. Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome
everybody.
to my living room live.
Hello, hello. Heidi says she loved that dramatic rendition.
Oh, I'm so glad.
'Twas dramatic.
I'm all about the dramatics.
No,
Now,
not you.
I hope everyone's doing well this week. We're all hanging in there. Now, I moved this chair right before I started, and I was doing this.
You're going to have to move that. Blaine was a student noticing, yeah, we've had a set change.
Yes.
We've been, after we moved, our goal was to set up a dedicated space here in our new home. And last weekend, we actually spent some time in thinking about where to put things. We just had stuff in a temporary spot up until this week.
Yep.
But now I think this is where things are going to live permanently.
It's exciting.
Yeah, so we're definitely set up to do our weekly show.
Yep.
To have musical guests in whenever that's allowed. Whenever that back in when we used to do it at our old place. In the same vein, we want to have some folks over, so we have a spot that's here where we can do that. We are in our living room, so we actually have a spot set up where we can actually have people over, like live here in the audience. So that's all coming.
Yes.
Whenever.
When we can do that.
Whenever.
But we're very excited to be here. We are facing the wall we were playing at last week. So we just kind of flipped the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have plans to paint
Yep.
and get these posters in
Frames.
So
Instead of just like Mac tacking them up to the wall there.
yes, this is quite exciting. So I don't know if you guys can see those posters, but Craig and I went to Nashville back in 2014.
Oh my gosh, seems like a lifetime ago.
And it was an amazing trip.
Mhm.
And we saw a lot. And anyway,
We saw a lot.
Drank
Drank a bit.
a little bit.
Saw lots of music.
Oh, my word. It was awesome.
But had a very formative time, I would say.
I think so, too.
Yeah. So Heidi says, are you in your living room? Yes, we are in our living room.
Our second living room.
Yeah. Our living room studio.
Yes.
So you'll see more of this in future episodes when we can finally start featuring some local talent the way we love to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not wait.
And we'll definitely invite local viewers to please come on by. Lots of room here to watch.
Absolutely.
To watch the show live and in person. So.
Absolutely.
You want to do some romper room check-in time?
Yeah, let's check in here. Okay. So, who's watching here? Deb. Now, before we go on, it's Deb's birthday, everybody. And I love Deb. Love her. She's the real deal. She's so kind and so funny and so talented. So, Deb, this goes out for you. Oh, I'm in the right key. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Deb. Happy birthday to you. And many more. There we go. My earbud was falling out during that. It's all good.
Hey, bud.
So, happy birthday, Deb.
Happy birthday, Deb.
And Deb is retiring. I think she said May the 29th, which is just over a week. So, Deb, I'm so happy for you. So happy for you. Yeah. Pauline Knight is watching. Hey, Pauline. Joanne Mills is watching. Hey, Joanne. Sarah Irvine.
Hey,
Irvine.
Sarah.
Sarah Irvine. Sorry. McIntyre. She's a high school friend, and she lives in British Columbia
I'm
now.
sure she's looking forward to some show tunes tonight.
Laura Lang is watching. Laura Lang dropped by today and dropped us off some masks.
Yes.
So
awesome.
thank you,
Laura. Thank you.
Steph is watching.
Hey, Steph.
Hey, Steph. Steph made us masks a while ago, so we are totally covered now, which is awesome.
Yep.
Linda Cobra is watching. Hi, Linda.
Hey, Linda.
Livia McQueen is watching.
Hey,
hello,
Liv and
Livia.
Chris. I'm assuming you're both watching.
Blaine, show tunes. I love it. Blaine is a fan. Julia's here with her snack and her hot
yes.
chocolate.
Hi, Julia.
Liz Dudden. Hey, Liz. Oh, Charlie's watching. Hey,
Sherry
Charlie.
Cormier and
Trisha
Pauline
Neal
Knight.
from high school. Hello, Trisha.
Jeff McAloon.
What?
He's watching. Hey, Jeff.
Okay.
Hold the phone.
Jeff. Okay, let me go through this. I have something to say to Jeff. Heidi Lang says she's here. Joyce Martin is watching. Oh, thank you, Blaine. You're very sweet. Bessie McVicker from St. George, New Brunswick is watching. Ruth Switzer is watching. Now, Ruth just moved a couple weeks ago, and I've been thinking a lot about her because, we moved too during the pandemic, and it wasn't fun. So just thinking about you, Ruth. Hope you got your fridge. Lindsay Honeywell's watching.
Hey, Lindsay.
Oh, that's sweet. Love that, Heidi. Love the dramatic rendition.
Oh, yes.
Tracy Darling. Beautiful Andrea. Hello to both of you. Oh, hi,
Hello.
you guys. Thanks, Mom. Sounds good.
All right.
Thanks,
JoJo.
Mama.
We're
I love
good to
you.
go.
Love you. Love you. Tammy Jones. Hey, Tammy.
Hey, Tammy.
Another high school friend.
Absolutely.
Très dramatique from Livia. Are you? Oh, we answered that. Sherry Cormier. Hi, Joyce. Glenna Ross, another person from St. George, New Brunswick. I love Charlie. When did you become dramatic, Mr. Rock Pages?
Yeah, Charlie, you tell us, because I'm sure you saw it happen. You saw it.
I collapsed on stage.
Yeah, there
I
you
wanted
go.
that role.
You've seen it.
I would have,
It was
done
being
pretty much
sarcastic,
anything.
obviously.
Aunt Linda's watching. Hi, Aunt Linda.
Hey, Aunt Linda.
We got to talk. I haven't heard your voice for a long time. Okay, so, look, Blaine wishing, you know what? We have the best friends on here.
Great friends, great viewers. So if we're...
One new week to freedom, she says. That's great. Oh, Sherry Cormier, Ryan Blair, another high school friend.
He says he wouldn't miss a show tunes night.
Oh, my God, of course not.
Happy to have you.
Rhonda's watching. Rhonda dropped by on Sunday, and Kayla and I were watching Laverne and Shirley. It was hilarious.
Speaking of dramatic.
A little bit. Aunt Jean is watching.
Hey, Aunt
Hi,
Jean.
Aunt Jean. Alice is watching. Hi, Alice. So great to have you on here. And you got the role. Yeah. I'm sure she was dramatic long before I knew her. A little bit. A little bit. Let me tell you all a story. So back when I was in... Emily's watching. Hello,
Hey,
Emily. Back when I was, I would say grade 4, 9 years old.
So not that long ago.
Not that long ago. I had a record player in my bedroom, and I was listening to The Sound of Music.
Oh, yeah.
And my mom knocked because she heard me whimpering. And she opened the door, and I was crying, and she's like, Andrea, what is wrong? And I'm singing. And she's like, it was so weird, right? Like this 9-year-old singing The Sound of Music and crying. And she's like, what? I know, Steph. She's like, what is wrong? And I'm like, I'm never going to meet her. I am never going to meet Julie Andrews. So it started at a very young age.
So if anybody knows Julie Andrews, please hook Andrea up here. Apparently it's been a lifelong dream of hers, so much that made her cry at the age of 9.
Yeah. Yeah, I did other things too. But anyway, okay, now before we go on, some of you watching know Jeff McAloon. Jeff, are you still there? Please say you're here. Please. So, Jeff, how do we explain this? Jeff was on Facebook last week with his son.
Mm-hmm.
They're building an ark, which is incredible. And I saw this picture of Jeff, and he reminded me so much of an actor I used to watch as a child. That I put them side by side, and I texted it to Steph, and we laughed really, really hard because...
Well, who's the character? Who's the actor?
Victor French from Little House on the Prairie. So, Jeff, if you're there, I want to put that picture up so you can see it. Oh, my God, he's there. Oh, my God, he's there. Okay, so, Jeff, do you have the picture?
No, I do not.
Okay, well, Jeff, I'll send it to you because it is striking, the resemblance. Anyway.
We're telling some very inside jokes here on the show tonight.
I know. Sorry, everybody.
So if we're not friends on Facebook and you are watching and you want to say hello, feel free. We should give a shout-out to our friends here who we noticed their names come up on the screen. But if you're watching the show and you want to shout out,
oh, damn.
just say anything in chat. Let us know where you're watching us from, how you found us, and we'll give you a shout-out here live on the show. And we're happy to have you.
Absolutely. Oh, Jeff says, Jeff, do I have your permission to put it on Facebook? Do I? Can I do that? Because honestly, Steph's like, do it. Okay, maybe I'll do it. You will laugh. I know you will laugh. And you know it comes from a place of deep love, but it's hysterical.
Yes, it's a very handsome man she compared you to.
Yeah, he's very handsome and very manly.
Very manly.
So I will put that up. Victor French, a.k.a. Mr. Edwards, Heidi's saying, you got it.
So we'll let Heidi explain that to you, Jeff.
I might have to, you know what? To heck with it. I am going into my photos right now, and I am putting that up because it is... Okay, everybody. Now, I can't see Craig, but you'll have to tell me. This is the picture of Jeff. Does everybody see that?
Yep.
Can you see it really clear?
You can see it clearly. Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is the picture of Victor French.
Please don't kill us, Jeff.
And here they are side by side.
It's the beard.
It's the beard.
It's the beard.
For sure. And the eyes, the kind, smiling eyes.
Yep, there you go.
Anyway, I did send it to Steph. Jeff, we had a good chuckle. Anyway. But as soon as I saw that beautiful picture of you, I thought of Mr. Edwards. So there you go.
So Little House fans will get that.
Yeah.
However, musical theater fans will have loved that first number you did from Man of La Mancha.
Yes.
Why did you pick that song?
I think it has a great message for our time right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's a song that lots of folks have recorded.
Big time.
But some people may not know that it's from a show.
It is from Man of La Mancha. Absolutely.
Beautifully sung. Hey, Todd Whittington's watching, and
hey,
Ashley's
Todd.
watching. Hey, Ashley.
Oh, Ashley.
And Woody.
I love you, Ashley.
I'm assuming Woody's watching.
Oh, my God. Jeff Macklin just said, damn. I watched a lot of Little House, so that image was really still in my brain.
Burned into your brain.
Yes, I see it. But Jeff also looks like the guy from Bridesmaids. See? There you go.
There you go,
Handsome devil, Jeff.
Well, speaking of Heidi, we're going to be playing.
Speaking of Heidi,
we're going to be playing a song that Heidi
requested.
That Heidi requested, featured from a show that she sang some songs from. She's got a new Facebook Live show that she's been doing called Showtime.
Yes,
and that's on Friday afternoons
at 4. It's been
4:00.
changed to 4. It was at 2:30, but now it's at 4 o'clock. And this week she's doing Singing in the Rain.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
can't wait.
Last week she did Frozen 2.
Yes.
And that's the next show we're going to be featuring a song from.
Yes, it is.
What song are you going to be singing?
Because Heidi did say, I'd like Andrea to do something from Frozen 1 or Frozen 2.
Well,
so I picked Frozen 2, and I'm going to be singing All Is Found. So if you haven't seen Frozen 2, you should see it. It's a great movie. It really is. And I love that the crux of it is all about two sisters loving each other. Mm-hmm. Really. I love that. Yep.
Yeah,
I can relate.
Some people have issue with that, which is good that they're kind of kind of bring you to the forefront. That's like, yeah, it's okay for a movie to be about sisterly love and not this romantic love between them.
People have issue with that. Who has issue with sisterly love? I like them. Give me a call.
Yep.
We'll have a chat. Okay. Anyway.
Shall we get right into
We
it?
shall get right into it. Okay, everybody.
Without further ado.
Yes, this song is called All Is Found. Where the north wind meets the sea, there's a river full of memory. Sleep, my darling, safe and sound, for in this river all is found. In her waters, deep and true, lie the answers and a path for you. Dive down deep into her sound, but not let far you'll be drowned. Yes, she will sing to those who hear, and in her song all magic flows. But can you brave what you most fear? Can you face what the river knows? Where the north wind meets the sea, there's a mother full of memory. Come, my darling, homeward bound. When all is lost, then all is found. Well, there we go, everybody.
So good.
That is
What a great song.
that's a great song.
And I love your rendition very, very much. It's very haunting. And
Thanks,
beautiful.
honey.
Yeah.
Well, I enjoyed the addition of the drums. Now there are drums in the recording, but I like what you
little
did with
sprinkly
it.
of stuff. Like
Yes.
it's like a harpsichord and a little bit of sprinkly things. So we decided to play it a little differently, and I hope you didn't mind me adding some drums in there. I tried to keep it simple and tasteful.
Yes.
And Julia says that she saw it on opening night when it was in theaters.
Ooh, very nice,
Yeah,
Julia.
opening night.
That's awesome.
Super fun.
And Chris Arthy is watching. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Shirley Norman Leblanc is watching. We aren't related as far as I know, but I mean, all us Leblancs
Somewhere.
are related.
Somewhere.
And Elizabeth says, hi, I made it. Hi.
Hey, glad you made it.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Aw, that's very sweet. Thank you.
Well, we've been looking forward to this all day too.
We sure have.
Quite
Absolutely.
quite literally. In that because now we've got this kind of permanent space set up. It's always ready to go, so it's a little less stressful on show night.
Absolutely. And Jeff McAloon, I love you, and you are definitely much more handsome. But I just had to put that up. It just there was a bit of a resemblance there.
We're gonna have another little house minute.
Maybe. Anyway, okay. So, we have a request for "The Circle of Life" from The Lion King.
Oh, that would be a great song to do.
That is a great song.
Now we are going to be doing a Disney night.
Yes, we are.
So I would love to do a song from Lion King on our Disney night.
Yeah.
Well,
sure.
gosh, there are so many songs that we're definitely going to be doing on Disney night, but I definitely want to hit some of my favorite movies anyway.
Yep.
So if you'll let me pick a couple, I'd love to hear something from Lion King. So great request.
There we go. Yes.
Love it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So what's going on in everyone's weeks out there? Did everybody have a good long weekend?
Yes, that's right. It was a long weekend. It was a little chilly, but, it's fine.
But it was beautiful. We had some really beautiful weather.
Saturday was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. And today was beautiful. Yeah. we mowed our lawn today, and
That was an ordeal.
it was quite an ordeal.
Yeah.
It's very hilly, and it's quite a bit bigger than our lawn in Guelph.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So it's going to take some getting used to. We need a whole new
Yes.
strategy.
Yeah.
So that's what we got up to on our long weekend, is getting the studio all rearranged and ready. We did spend some time with the kids outside, which was nice.
Yes, we played lawn darts.
Yeah, we played lawn darts.
Yeah,
and
we
hung
played
out
for an
outside.
hour, and each of us got. Well, I got 2.
Yeah.
So I did win. But Craig and Kayla only got 1 point each.
Yep, the blunt, rounded lawn darts rather than the sharp, pointy version from our youth. These rounded, weighted ones,
They
just
suck.
doesn't have the same effect.
Yeah.
You throw it and it kind of bounces out of the circle and everywhere.
Yeah.
But we still had fun.
See, this is why I love Jeff. You crack me up. Nothing you could do would change my love for you, sister.
Well,
So-
she's going to take that as a challenge. So tune in next week, where she's going to put up another picture of Jeff McAloon and another famous actor that may be less flattering. We'll see.
Oh my
It's a
God,
challenge.
Jeff! You know I love you so much, and I honestly, if we were together, you would have roared. Steph and I were giggling so hard. It was so awesome. Anyway,
Ruth has a positive to her new place. No lawn mowing here because there's
no lawn. Well, there you go.
We had that for a bit when we were renting.
We did.
There
Yeah,
was no lawn. We
there
had
was
to
no
beg.
lawn.
We had to beg the
Now,
landlord.
Lindsay
for
says, by getting used to, do you mean hiring? Well, we did talk about that.
yeah, I mean,
I came in from mowing, and I thought, I'm like,
I thought you were gonna die.
I thought I was going to faint. I got really hot, and I pushed. Some of you may not know this. I'm somewhat a competitive person.
I think that's what it was about. You're competing with yourself.
Yes, and I just wanted to get it all done before I stopped to get a glass of water, and I couldn't do it. And I arrived at the back door, and Craig was on his computer, and I just bang on the door. I'm like, I need water.
Water. It's like she dragged herself through the desert and found an oasis,
Yeah.
knocked on the door, and
It was a bit,
begged the guy
a
inside
little
for a
bit
glass of water.
hysterical. So anyway, but and then Craig finished it. So we got our lawn mowed, which is awesome.
Yeah, took 2 of us.
It did take 2 of us, and we did talk about hiring someone
Yeah.
to maybe do
Could
it.
could happen.
Yeah. If anybody knows a guy, let us know.
And Woody says, "Hey guys, hey Woody,
Hey, Woody.
hey Woody."
Hey, Woody.
If anybody tuned in last week, we featured some original music from some of our local and one not so local musical friends, and we did a Woody Woodburn tune, and we did a song from the McQueens. I know they're both watching. It was a fun night.
Oh, it was an awesome night. It was an honor to sing all those songs. A real honor. Charlie says dramatic and competitive. What?
Yeah, I don't imagine anyone in theaters like that at all. So I'm sure a lot of folks watching. If you're watching tonight and you're a musical theater fan, I'm sure you can relate. Dramatic and competitive.
Really? Steph's not competitive.
With you, I think she is.
Maybe a little.
Maybe, yeah.
It's just in my nature. I just like winning. I know most people do.
Yes.
Yes.
Winning's fun.
Anyway, that's
Craig
fine.
looks like you've been in a tanning salon.
Oh my God!
Funny you
I
should
know.
The sun I got today out mowing the lawn, so I'm going to actually try to color correct my face a little so I don't look quite so tanned.
No, you look great.
And it's shiny, so I kind of have a bit of a submerge going on there. So please
It's funny.
excuse my appearance.
Both of us were out there.
A little too much sun
I just got
today.
freckles, and Craig turned brown.
Yeah, you freckle, I tan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you tan as well, but you freckle first.
Yeah.
All right. Now we've got another wonderful tune. Actually, it has another link to our good friend Heidi, because she performed this song.
2 years ago.
Gosh, yeah, it was
in
a couple years
July.
ago.
Yep.
And it's a song from Waitress,
And we saw it
which
last
we had
summer.
the pleasure, of seeing last summer.
Thank goodness we saw it last summer.
Yeah.
It was a great show.
Oh.
It
yeah.
was so fantastic. And how they used their set.
Oh yes, very very creative way of like
It was so
keeping
great.
the band on set.
Oh,
a
yeah.
nice small kind of intimate band setup with traditional instruments, so bass and guitar and keyboards, and just
Yeah.
fantastic.
Oh, it was great.
Great
and
story.
so funny.
Super funny.
Yeah.
And speaking of funny, I think you've chosen one of the funnier songs because I know you've sang "She Used to Be Mine," which is kind of the dramatic number from that show. Very very touching, poignant number. However, this one,
It's not.
it's not.
No.
But it's a super fun song and super funny. So why don't you tell everybody what it's about? Give them a bit of a setup.
Yeah, so it's about this girl, her friends are hoping that she meets someone.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just say it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And she's a little.
she's quirky.
She's a little quirky.
Yeah. Yep. So, see, Blaine says Waitress is great.
Oh, yeah. So
It
once
really
we're all
is.
allowed to go see shows again, go see Waitress. Support
It's
support the
fantastic.
arts.
Yeah.
So please go if you get a chance to see any of the shows we're going to be featuring musical selections from tonight. But this is Waitress is a great show.
Mm-hmm. What did Heidi say? It's not about.
It's not.
It's not what?
I don't know. Sometimes the timing of the comments.
I know, it's
What did we
weird.
get wrong, Heidi? Please send in your corrections in chat.
Yes. Tell
Heidi
us.
is a huge musical theater buff, so
Yep.
she's kind of like your go-to.
Yep.
So
She knows things.
Heidi, if you want to enlighten everyone, feel free.
Okay.
Otherwise, shall we jump into it?
We shall jump into
Oh,
it.
yes. The song isn't touching, she says. Yeah,
No,
she agrees
it's
with
not
us.
touching.
It's not touching, but it's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I'm going to be playing some drums on this one. And as long as I get my drum cam working, then maybe you guys can all see that. We'll see. Let me just push the button and see if it's all ready to go when we're ready to go.
So this song, everybody, is called When He Sees Me. And I just hope I get all my pages turned.
Yes, this is a page turner. It's a busy song, very impressive. Folks, you're going to be impressed when you see this.
Mm-hmm.
She is, playing, reading music, and singing and acting all at the same time.
All right.
You ready?
Yep. I stick with real things, usually facts and figures. When it's information's in its place, I minimize the guessing game. Guess what? I don't like guessing games when I feel things before I know the feeling. How am I supposed to operate if I'm just tossed around by fate? Like on an unexpected date with a stranger who might talk too fast or ask me questions about myself before I've decided that he can ask me questions about myself. He might sit too close or call the waiter by his first name or eat Oreos, but eat the cookie before the cream. But what scares me the most is what if when he sees me, what if he doesn't like it? What if he runs the other way and I can't hide from it? What happens then if when he knows me, he's only disappointed? What if I give myself away to only get it given back? I couldn't live with that. So I'm just fine inside my shell-shaped mind. This way I get the best view, so that when he sees me, I want him to. I'm not defensive, I'm simply being cautious. I can't risk reckless dating due to my miscalculating why. A certain suitor stands in line I've seen in movies, most made for television. You can't be too careful when it comes to sharing your life. I could end up a miserable wife, but he could be criminal, some sort of psychopath who escaped from an institution somewhere where they don't have girls. He could have masterminded some way to find me. He could be colorblind. How untrustworthy is that? He could be less than kind, or even worse than he could be very nice, have lovely eyes, and make me laugh, come out of hiding. What do I do with that? Oh God, what if when he sees me, I like a man who knows it? What if he opens up a door and I can't close it? What happens then if when he holds me, my heart is set in motion? I'm not too, who likes the way I am. Someone who, when he sees me, wants to again.
Sorry, it takes me a while to kind of unmute all the stuff there. Wow, what a fun song. Great job.
That is a fun song.
Great job.
That is a fun song. Yes.
So good.
It's takes a lot of brain power to play that rhythm and sing it at the same time, and play the right notes.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Shawnee.
So much fun.
Yeah.
For to do that song. So, whew. So I hope you enjoyed that one. So yeah, if anybody out there hasn't seen it, go see Waitress.
Oh yeah, it's such a good show.
But you can listen to the songs from Waitress the Musical. Just load her up on Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and there's a movie too if you can get your hands on a copy of the movie.
I'm going to drink my wine now. I couldn't drink before that song.
That's right. It's time to drink. So everybody play along. If you have your drink.
Sociable.
Get out your drinks. It's time to have wine from this point onward in the show. So enjoy. We're drinking. What are we drinking, honey? So Pinot Grigio of some kind, I'm sure.
It's a Pinot Grigio. It's a Pinot Grigio. Does that make sense?
So it's like it made a mistake.
I don't know. Steve bought it. I can't remember. I can't remember the name of it. It's cheap and cheerful. It's good though.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
Oh, Lindsay just got a sneak preview. She saw what book you just put up on the music stand. There,
Okay,
so
so
she knows
in
what's
the
coming
fall, Lindsay Honeywell, who is a former student of mine,
That's right.
And we're talking
From
one
where?
of my first students,
Yeah.
St. George, New Brunswick, in the 90s. She moved to Kitchener last year.
That's right.
And we went to see Somewhere That's Green. No, not Somewhere That's Green. We went to see Little Shop of Horrors at Stratford. And it was fantastic.
Great show.
Really, really fantastic.
Great show. Great cast. Great effects. The wow.
Yeah, it was a great show.
Yeah, the Audrey 2 was something to behold.
Yeah, it was great.
Amazing, incredibly
It was
done.
great. And it was just great to be it with Lindsay.
Yeah, it was super fun.
Yeah, and we saw her at Christmas, and then all this happened.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
Anyway.
So, let's see. Sean wants you to learn Mambo Italiano. Hey.
Oh, we listened to that when we were doing, when we're cooking.
Yes, we absolutely.
Sometimes.
We absolutely.
Oh,
do.
and Ed. Thank you, Ed. You would enjoy that show. It's a good show.
Yep.
Really good show. Do you agree, Gio, with the vino? I do.
I think so. And we'll see as the show goes on. Maybe it'll agree Gio with her a lot.
Do you hear Sean? Woo! That sip of wine hits you quick.
Yep.
It's good. Good stuff.
Yep.
Yep. So.
Yes.
It's funny. This show goes by so fast.
Oh,
for
it
me.
does. The time just flies.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, we have a lot of friends now who do live streams who
ever?
know
It's wonderful.
how fast time flies when you're doing this. So quick shout out to all of our friends out there who do live streams. And a lot of folks are out there watching tonight.
Absolutely.
Because live streaming is a way that we've been using to all kind of stay connected with one another. We mentioned Heidi. She does her live streams Showtime on Friday afternoons.
Mm-hmm.
Our friend Woody Woodburn, he live streams quite regularly from his music page, Woody Woodburn Music.
Yep.
Charlie and Heather, they have the Charlie Heatherin Show on Sunday evenings.
Yep.
They did a great show about the paranormal.
Scares
They
me.
did a great reading that
Scares me.
made me laugh. It was so good.
But it scares me.
It
I know.
scares you?
Okay, Charlie, are you listening? And Heather,
Listen up.
Craig does not believe in the supernatural or the paranormal or anything like that. He needs to see it.
I would love to experience something paranormal or supernatural.
I will not, take part in that. But if you ever have a chance to do something where you're like, we'll probably see something, you better take him.
There we go.
Because that would fill me with great joy.
Well, he apologizes for scaring you.
Oh, it was funny. Yes. So there, Charlie. So anyway, there you go. It would be good.
Yeah.
I believe in it because I know I've had experiences with
So
spirits.
we'll have to
and
have
ghosts.
a paranormal show. we'll sing like Ghostbusters.
Yes.
And you can tell all the stories about your paranormal endeavors.
I've had some. Steph needs to be with me for that show, though.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And listen to this. Bravo to you, Craig, as well, the best percussionist, and whoever that guy Bob Barker talked to.
Who's that?
The guy that did the announcing on The Price is Right.
Oh, Rod Ruddy.
There you go. Yep.
Come on down. So yeah, Charlie's saying that I should come visit, and he'll get the Ouija board out, and we'll share some more stories. So Charlie, I can't wait to do that. We're gonna come and visit you guys.
We'll visit.
We're gonna visit for a
If
while.
you dig
I think.
that board out, I'm going for a walk.
She'll go have a drink at what used to be Ducky's or something. So
Scares me.
yeah.
Terrifies me.
Ah. So anyway, but back to what I was saying. And Liv and Chris McQueen of the McQueens.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
A band I happen to play drums for. Quick plug there.
Yep.
They've been live streaming
Yes,
from their
wonderful.
studio upstairs in their home, and that's been absolutely wonderful. So yeah, just a shout out. It's something that's been amazing to do, and we've been enjoying watching all the live streams from all of our friends out there.
Absolutely.
It's been super fantastic. So you know what we go through when we get ready to do this. It can be a little nerve-wracking, which is great. Everybody loves to have a little bit of nerves before a show.
Yes, but now that we can keep everything set up, we were down here tonight at 7:20, just hanging out.
Yeah, we gave ourselves like a call time, and we're like,
Look
maybe
at
that was
us.
too early.
But it was nice. We weren't rushing around.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a good feeling.
And Lindsay says something from Beetlejuice. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Yeah.
We just watched that not long ago.
Oh yeah.
That was our first quarantine movie.
Was it our first one?
Yep.
It was definitely among the first because I remember
it
I've
was
been
the first.
I've
It
been
was
wanting you to experience
first.
that. Wow.
Yep. Like,
Won't be the last.
Like 300 days ago.
Won't be the last. We've been burning through some Golden Girls and Laverne and Shirley. And it's been.
Aww.
It's been fun.
Look, Faith Carmont Hawkins is watching, and Faith was Lindsay's very first
Cool.
piano teacher.
Well,
oh
there
my
you
goodness.
go. Well, hey, Faith, welcome to the show. I know we've seen you on here before, so welcome back. Thank you for hanging out.
Aww.
Speaking of welcome back, Isaac Ward just tuned in. Hey, bud.
Isaac.
Have
Been
no
thinking
fear.
about you.
Isaac is finally here.
Hope you're having a good week.
He's first day back to work, so he's a little late. That's fine, you know.
put this
So
up
how was work? How is it getting back to normal? New Brunswick's kind of ahead of the game there. He's in Nova Scotia. So what are things going on in Nova Scotia right now with kind of lifting restrictions and stuff? I know here in Ontario, things started to lift on Tuesday.
Too soon.
Yeah, so we'll see
Anyway,
what happens.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah. Yes.
Goat. I wish I was dead.
Yeah, we hear your voice when we hear many of Blanche's
we do.
perfectly executed lines
We do.
on that show.
We watch that show every day.
Yep.
It's fantastic.
Well, speaking of the paranormal and supernatural, we'll get back on track to our next song from one of my favorite shows.
It's a great show.
I remember seeing the movie with Steve Martin and Rick Moranis back in the day, and I fell in love with the show back then.
Yep.
And it was super awesome that we got a chance to see it live in Stratford recently. But fantastic, super fun music.
Oh, yeah.
But the song you're going to do tonight, I don't want to spoil anything for you.
Don't say a word.
Yeah, but let me just say, I've had a ton of fun watching her rehearse for this one. So you're in for a treat. Super treat. And hey, Pam Menzer. Hey, Pam.
Aw.
Good to
Hi.
see you.
Hey, Pam. Oh, John Bye's watching
Hey, Johnny.
too. Thank you, Aunt Linda. Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Well, this song is called Somewhere That's Green. A matchbox of our own, a fence of real chain link, a grill out on the patio, disposal in the sink, a washer and a dryer, and an ironing machine. In a tract house that we share, somewhere that's green. He rakes and trims the grass. He loves to mow and weed. He's father, he knows best. Our kids watch Howdy Doody as the sun sets in the west. A picture out of Better Homes and Garden magazine. Far from Skid Row, I dream we'll go somewhere that's green.
Oh, I just get such a little lump in my throat when you sing that song so
Aw.
very sweetly.
Oh, honey.
It's super touching. Just oh my God, that was just awesome.
Thank you.
You just sound so innocent, and you got that little New York accent, which is just so cute. And of course, the contents of that song are just something else. I just love it. Oh, just love it.
Sean said, now do the first two lines again with your best, worst New York accent.
Sounds like a challenge. No problem. Blade says, sounds like a studio version. Well, thank you. That's the other kind of benefit of us kind of having this dedicated space is we're actually able to work on the sound a little bit and try to make it sound as good as we possibly can for all of you out there. Yeah, thank you.
So you want to hear a little bit of a New York accent? Is that what you're saying? A matchbox of our own, a fence of real chain link. I don't want to do it.
You don't want to ruin it. Don't want to do it.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I put a subtle one in there.
Yeah, very subtle, but it
Yes.
was
Yes.
so perfect. It's
Yes.
exactly what that song needed.
Yes.
Just that sweet little innocent pining for somewhere that's green.
Absolutely.
And if you've seen the show,
Or somewhere other than your house.
yeah, other than Skid Row, which is where she was singing that song,
Exactly.
which was awesome. So well
Jill
done.
Baycroft is watching. Hello, Jill.
Hello.
So, Craig, you met Jill when we were at Live Bait's reunion, remember, in 2018?
Yep.
Yes. So you met Jill at that pub. Was it Ducky's that we were at?
Oh gosh,
I can't remember.
darn.
Next time, try an island accent or grandma's.
Well, you might have something coming up. Stay tuned.
Oh, my God, Sean, you kill me. Hi, Jill.
Stay tuned.
Hi, Jill. Yeah. So there you go. Hysterical. A matchbox of our own. A fence
So lovely.
with real chain link.
So everybody's getting a sneak peek at the next selection for tonight's Show Tunes night. This show
Mom.
has a
I love
special
you.
connection for the two of us because we were in it together back in the day, back in the 90s.
Not knowing this would ever happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
was just a little pipsqueak in grade 11. And
Yeah, she was a big old, important senior.
Yep.
But yeah, well, she played my mother, so there you go. I'll always have that.
Hysterical.
Yep.
And if Jeff McAloon's still watching, he was in that show as well.
Absolutely, and he can sing along.
And Ryan Blair had something to do with that show.
Ryan
He
Blair
did all the
was on
sound,
the tech
didn't he?
crew. Yep.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, a lot of viewers of the show.
Steph was in that show.
She was.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know Sarah Irvin was in
Sarah Irvin was in this show. Quite a few people were in this show.
So we expect a few of you to be singing along to this one.
Yep. Craig's going to sing along, everyone.
Oh, yeah, spoil the surprise. It's not real. It's a touch. It's just a touch.
It's exciting.
Just a touch of singing. I kind of broke the mold when I sang a bit last week in a Kevin Ryan tune. And now the seal's broken, so,
Why not?
They'll hold me back. Linda says, hi, Andrea and Craig, listening from Port Huron. Love you guys. I'm a big fan.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, thank you so very much.
much.
Thank you for tuning in. How are things in Port Huron?
Aw,
Hopefully
Thank you, Linda.
Hopefully it's as gorgeous there
Oh
as
my
it's been here.
God, Sean just said me and Steph were married in the show, and Amber's I forgot that they played the Potiphars.
Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Potiphar.
And you know what's so crazy?
Blaine Totten was in it. Look at that. We got
Yes,
some
Blaine was
connections
in
here.
it too. That's right, Blaine. Well, this show in university, we did it at Showcase Productions, where Steph and Sean played the Potiphars, and I was playing piano in the pit band, and I had fallen down a flight of stairs and broke my wrist, my right hand. So I played the entire show with my left hand. Isn't that insane when you think about it?
That is crazy. There's some talent right here. Which way is she? She's this way. Some talent right over there.
I don't know. I didn't hear the show, so who knows?
Yeah.
I think I played this like a little bit of a stump, like I just kind of did this. Anyway.
Plunking away.
Yep.
What a trooper.
Good times.
What a trooper.
Good times.
Yes.
All right. Well, Mr. Craig.
Yes.
Should we try this?
It's a big number. It's a big number. We hope we do it justice. And for those of you watching, please sing along. It's you'll know it.
You will know it.
You will know it. You ready?
Ready.
Well, that was interesting.
Once that gets going,
you can't stop that song.
Stop that train.
You can't stop that song.
No, you can't.
I messed up a couple times, but whew, it's good to kind of blow those nerves out.
See?
Woof.
People love it. People love it. They love to hear you.
Wow. I love that. Love Joseph. Great job, Andrea. I noticed the little shade there.
What was that? Oh.
I'm just kidding. That's not what you meant, I'm sure.
No.
A little bit of self-deprecating humor. Sean, I'm sure you'd appreciate it.
Yes.
He says, brava.
Oh, Sean wanted to hear a little bit of...
Oh, yes, a Pharaoh story.
This
could try
is
that.
yeah, we can do a little bit of it. So
Why
I
not?
did it.
The
I did
book's
it
out.
not that long ago, and Heidi actually sang that song.
Oh, that's right.
Remember?
Mm-hmm. We did it in
All
concert.
full circle. All full
She
circle.
said epic from Heidi.
That was fun.
Chris McQueen says awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
So fun.
Yeah, that was that was a high energy number.
Yes. I'm glad I didn't wear socks.
I need a drink of wine after that one.
Have a drink, honey.
Oh, I'm doing it.
Sing the chorus. Okay.
Oh, she's Linda says it's beautiful in Port Huron. It's 80 and sunny. They're still in
80?
lockdown, but she's applauding away from lockdown. So
Thank you,
thank you so much.
Linda. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, you gonna do a bit of Pharaoh story then?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
So,
Let you prepare.
Pharaoh, he was a powerful man with the ancient world in the palm of his hand. To all intents and purposes, he was Egypt with a capital E. Whatever he did, he was showered with praise. If he cracked a joke, then you chortled for days. No one had rights or a vote but the king. In fact, you might say he was fairly right-wing. When Pharaoh's around, then you get down on the ground. If you ever find yourself near Ramesses, get down on your knees. Why not? Down at the other end of the scale, Joseph is still doing time in jail. For even though he is in with the guards, a lifetime in prison seems quite on the cards. But if my analysis of the position is right, at the end of the tunnel there's a glimmer of light. For all of a sudden there's been visions and things disturbing the sleep of both peasants and kings. Strange as it seems, there's been a run of crazy dreams, and a man who can interpret could go far, could become a star. Strange as it seems, there's been a run of crazy dreams, and a man who can interpret could go far, could become a star.
There you go. Why not?
Thank you.
Why
Thank
not?
you for requesting that, Sean. That was fun. You
Yeah.
are a little bossy, but I love you.
Oh my goodness.
That was fun.
Yep. Julie
Yes.
wants us to play something from Mamma Mia. That technically is a show tune because, even though I think she's requested some ABBA tunes, I think she's looking for something from the musical Mamma Mia.
Oh, that's right.
Mhm.
That might not happen tonight, Julia. We have a lot of songs, but I will definitely do that for you sometime.
Definitely.
Yes.
Because there's a few other requests we couldn't get to. I know that Andy Hughes was looking to hear Alfie, and I know Julie wanted to hear Mamma Mia, and I think that Lindsay wanted to hear something from Dear Evan Hansen. So we hear all your requests.
We do.
Because
And we are going to do another musical theater night because, let's face it, people. And then Sean, I talked to him today.
he's
and
going to have a million requests, I'm sure.
he has some requests too, which is wonderful. Blaine, I hope you're right. I would love to play that role someday.
You could totally play the narrator
It would be fun.
any day of the week.
It'd be fun.
Yeah, I'll be your Pharaoh anytime.
Really?
Well, unless it's a professional production, in which case I'm not making
Oh,
that
would you
cut.
stop? Would you stop?
Maybe I can play in the pit though. Which, I
Definitely.
know all the songs. So.
Definitely. You're wonderful. You could definitely play the Pharaoh.
Yep. He says you're a Broadway baby.
Ah.
You are. So Elizabeth's loving our choices. So thank you. We we were trying to pick some stuff that we know was requested, but also just some stuff that was kind of had a personal connection for us. But we're doing this again. We are definitely doing this again. It's been a long time since we've done a Broadway night, and it's been too long.
A long time.
Because I have to say, I think it's some of my favorite stuff that we do. For me, anyway, it's challenging to play, and it's just so interesting to listen to as well. It's great music.
This is how I know Craig is so the one for me, because we both love show tunes.
Yep, there you go.
It's
So
awesome.
When Julie was asking if it was love at first sight, it was love at first show.
Yes.
First time that we learned our... Well, I guess it would have been. We knew back then. We were both musical
that's
theater
true.
lovers.
And when we go on long drives, we listen to show tunes.
Constantly, much to the kids' chagrin, or anybody else who happens to be road tripping with us.
It's a good time.
So sorry.
It's a good time. Yes.
So sorry.
Well, Mr. Craig.
Yes.
We are getting to the end of our program.
Yes, we are.
And I had a request from Sean to do a song. And I know that you had a song that,
Where are you going with this?
I don't know. What are you saying?
I'm just trying to figure what's... now I know which song we're going to do.
Okay.
Folks who are astutely watching the screen know which book she just put up on the music stand. Oh, Corner of the Sky.
Ooh, that's a good song.
We did that one. Didn't we do that one?
Yeah.
3 weeks ago?
3 weeks ago.
Yeah, so go back 3 episodes. Speaking of episodes, it's episode 96. Holy
crazy.
Guacamole. We're coming up on 100.
Thanks, Jan. I love that you requested something. Yes.
So, yeah, Jan, just if you're on our Facebook page, just search for Corner of the Sky and have a listen. Yeah, we did that.
So, yeah, I can't believe this is our 96th show.
Woo.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Really crazy.
It only feels like 95.
Yes.
No, I say that in jest. It's been a lot of work, but a lot of fun.
It has been a lot of fun. We've met a lot of people.
Yep.
So many people.
Yep.
It's been wonderful for that.
Absolutely. So we're going to be doing this until 200, 300, whatever. We're going to do it until we don't have a way to live stream anymore.
That's right. And everybody, we so appreciate you being here with us tonight and listening and watching because especially at this time, it gives us that feeling of connection that I know we all are longing for. So we just appreciate it.
Yes.
And we just like to, play our songs for you.
Yeah.
So
and you're definitely a born entertainer, so I mean, this is just such a natural fit for you.
Honey.
Well, this is where the concept came from. Is I just wanted you to entertain the world, and here we are doing it 96 times later.
Yep.
So Olivia says, keep them coming. Isaac says he loves my living room live. Well, thank you, Isaac. You've been a big supporter of ours, so we're happy to have you with us.
Okay, I will, Sean. Sorry, honey.
I'll say we're happy to bring a little bit of light into your life. I know you kind of had a rough week there last week, so hopefully things are going well, and our thoughts are with you and
absolutely, Isaac,
and your family. So
yeah,
thanks for joining us.
Yeah, definitely. Sean wants to tell folks. Wants me to tell people about this show.
Oh, yes.
So
look how well worn that book is. That's awesome.
The cover fell off.
Oh, she's used it so many times.
Yes.
The cover fell off.
So this show, Nunsense, I've been in it twice. It's such a fantastic show. I think it's hysterical. And it's a small cast. There's only 5 nuns. And it's a dream of mine to do the show one more time, at least. And Sean's going to produce it. And
friends are going to be in it.
Friends are going to be in it. So we pretty much have the cast.
Yep. I'll be in the pit for sure.
Yep. And very excited. Yep. Very, very, very excited.
Can't wait.
Yes.
We're whetting everyone's appetite. We're actually going to make these things happen.
But you know what?
It will
Through
happen.
this pandemic, I have I've always said you can't wait around. You got to do stuff, right? You can't wait for the best time in your life. Now's the only time in your life.
Yeah, right now is the best time to do whatever it is you want to do.
Because you're here.
Yeah, you're alive. You got a pulse. Now is the best time. So,
and especially after this pandemic, we're not waiting around for things. When this is done. So, Sean, when everything is lifted, I don't know when that's going to be. It'll probably be I'm guessing a year and a half to 2 years before we can be going and doing shows and stuff. I hope I'm wrong. But we're going to do this show. I'm very excited.
I just realized in this setup, I need to put my little head circle over there so that you're looking at me.
Oh. This is not...
I'll fix it for next week.
Yes, we got a few little modifications we're going to do.
Hey, we're always making changes around, and we should put up an under construction, one of those old old web animated website things from back in the 90s. The website
Oh,
is
I
under
remember
construction.
those, under construction.
So this show will always be under construction until we get picked up by some giant network and somebody else can do all this work. Until then, we're going to keep improving things. We appreciate your comments and suggestions always.
We really do.
Always. And, of course, your love and your support. Let's see. So Elizabeth is going to be in the audience, so she's coming.
Okay.
Jill says she was playing Kiss Today Goodbye from Chorus Line yesterday.
Aww.
And she thought that she'd love to hear you sing that someday.
Kiss today goodbye. I don't remember the next part. Sorry, Jill. But yeah, that's a great song. I love that song. Sweetness and the sorrow. Love it.
And Heather wants to be a nun, so we're going to have to all move back to the East Coast. What would be easier if YouTube... No, we're not going to make you guys move up here. However, we would so love to be around.
Oh, my God. Yes.
Everyone that...
oh, my God. Did you...
we love.
Did you see what Sean said?
Me and Heidi Lang, double cast as Mother Superior. It could happen. Could happen.
Oh, my God. That's hysterical.
Oh, so Linda wants to know what we're going to put on Nunsense. She had nuns 12 years. A very Catholic company. It'll be here.
It'll be somewhere
in Guelph.
the Tri-City.
Yeah, the Tri-City. So Guelph, Kitchener, Cambridge, Waterloo, somewhere around that area up in Ontario.
I would imagine Guelph.
Probably Guelph.
Yes. Yep. That's all we know.
Yep.
So if anyone owns a theater and
yeah, willing to put up with us rowdy crew.
Yeah, it can be a very small one.
Shenanigans.
Yeah.
Ruth Switzer said she'll be there. Well, you're all invited. Put it that way.
Oh, I saw Ruth Switzer wanted. She requested. There were bells on the hill till there was you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sharon's here. Hi, Sharon.
Hey, Sharon. Oh, and Andy Hughes
I
is
would
tuning
love
in.
that. Charlie. Did I? Oh, yes, you said that.
You
I
better
would love
duck.
to do
Andy
that.
Hughes will be looking for Alfie and sad to say
Well,
Andy.
I told Sean today because Sean has wanted me to sing Alfie as well, so it is going to happen.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to get a hold of the music for that one.
Yeah,
because we have to make periodic runs into Guelph to pick up your music books. So we're slowly moving the library of music books.
Yes, we are
Here to the studio.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, without much further ado, this is going to be what may be our final. Hey, if you want an encore, let us know. But this is from Nunsense, and who are you playing?
This is Sister Mary Amnesia.
Mm-hmm.
And
the name says it all.
The name says it all. And Sister Mary Amnesia had a crucifix drop on her head.
Of course, it's Nunsense.
Yeah. So
she doesn't remember anything.
Doesn't remember anything.
Doesn't remember her name for sure.
No. Yes. So yes, the first time I played the Reverend Mother, and that was a very fun role. And the second time I played Amnesia, and that was a very fun role. So with Amnesia, you get a puppet. So that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, you can't do the puppet and play the piano, but
no, it's all good.
Yeah. So we hope you all enjoy this one. Here's Andrea's Sister Mary Amnesia
Mary Amnesia
from Nunsense. Take it away.
Sometimes in the morning, before the first bell rings, I lie here wide awake, wondering all kinds of things, like who I am or what I'd be if I were not a nun. I suppose I could be anything, but if I could be anyone, I'd like to be a country singer like Loretta Lynn with a deep from Sears. And I'd have me some backup singers and a real live bluegrass band. And I would go to Nashville and appear in Opryland. I'd sing songs of inspiration. I'd sing songs in times of strife. Songs like Drop Kick Me Jesus through the goalpost of life. Wait a minute. I was gonna be a country singer. And there was this big contest. I remember walking out on this huge stage. And when they turned up that spotlight, all that glittered there was me. People were saying she's another Brenda Lee. I could have gone to Nashville and become a country star, but something deep inside of me was calling from afar. I started my new life inside the convent wall. Brenda Lee had given way to Sister Mary Paul. Sister Mary Paul. Sister Mary Paul! I'm Sister Mary Paul! I remember it all. I could have gone to Nashville and become Loretta, but something much more powerful was calling from within. Oh, I could have gone to Nashville, but I came here that day. I must say a little thank you prayer that it all turned out this way. Amen.
Oh my goodness, you guys! I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. This is Andrea in full effect. This is kind of the part of her that I personally get to see. Actually, even I don't get to see it all that often when she kind of gets to do her thing. So this is, you guys are lucky out there that you're getting to see this.
Honey, you're very sweet.
Yeah, she's
Thank you, Craig.
born to entertain and definitely
Thank you very much.
born to do musical theater. Oh my goodness, yeah, we would love to. We'd love to come to Michigan.
Did you hear Sean? Drop Kick Me Jesus needs to be the title of your autobiography.
Yeah, Olivia says she's been meaning to learn that one because that actually is a country tune.
What? Oh, Lisa McKelman. Hoping
Hey,
to stage
Lisa.
it. Love this role. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh yeah, that song kills me.
Yep.
Does the whole show kills me?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good show.
Yep.
Very,
And Heidi
very
says that you could do it as a one woman show.
That would be hard.
That would be awesome, and totally doable for you.
Mm.
Look, if you did it under the guise of quarantine, you could get away with it. You know what I mean?
Oh
So-
my gosh.
Look, petition Andrea to make that happen. Nunsense is a one-woman show, live streamed for you all here on Facebook.
Hysterical.
Yep.
Hysterical.
Speaking of musical theater, Jamie Rosen, hey, buddy.
Hey, Jamie.
Good to see you watching. We know that you're a big musical theater fan. So even though you're tuning in late, if you are just kind of tuning in live on the late side of the show, you can as soon as the show's done, you can go back and watch from the beginning. The archives are posted immediately afterwards, and you can watch the other 95 episodes while you're at it for a laugh. Go back to episode 1 and see what we got up to back in those days,
It's crazy.
3 years ago. Heidi wants to know where she can sign this petition to make it happen.
What's the petition?
To have you put on, like, to convince you to petition you to put on Nunsense as a one-woman show.
No.
Eh. Well, Sean, for a couple of times, Sean's asked us. Oh, now Olivia's asking for an encore.
Okay. Well, we will do an encore.
So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for spending your choosing to spend your time on a Wednesday evening with us for your live stream entertainment needs, because goodness knows there's a lot of choices out there these days. So thank you for choosing us, and thank you for hanging out and for all of your wonderful requests and your comments.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you. Do you know what's so funny? All my years of improv, when you said, we need to petition you to do that, I'm like, nope. I'm like, never say no, Andrea.
Yeah.
Never say no.
Yeah,
well,
isn't that like an improv thing? Yeah.
Maybe.
Yep.
Selling the box set after episode 100.
Oh yeah. No, that's free for you, Isaac. Free for just for you. You can have it for free.
Did you say this was our 96th show?
This is episode 96.
Wow.
Yeah. That's something.
Mm-hmm.
So we're getting close. We're 5 weeks away, I guess, from.
Yeah. It actually might be the anniversary of our first.
Oh my goodness, is it going to happen in?
I
honestly. It was June 17th,
June 21st.
21st, 2017.
It was the first day of summer.
Was the first time we ever did this.
Yep.
Live on the interwebs, or as you called it, computer world.
Computer world. Oh my gosh, that's right.
Hello, everybody out there in computer world.
Look what music I just found. Kiss today goodbye. The sweetness and the sorrow. Wish me luck the same. That's for you, Jill. That was kind of fun.
You actually found it awesome.
There you go.
Oh, and Pam says Elena is requesting Defying Gravity from Wicked.
Oh, that's a great song.
So on our next show tune night.
Yes, we will do that.
We're going to be definitely doing a song from Wicked.
Yep.
It sounds like you're going to... I'd love it if you did something from Dear Evan Hansen.
Oh, yeah, I want to do something.
That's a request from me, but I believe that Lindsay requested a Dear Evan Hansen tune.
Yeah.
So... and we have to do something from Mamma Mia for Julia.
Yes, Julia, we will. I have made a point of connecting with Julia on Mondays, and I know this week she asked me for that.
Oh, in the last 5 years. Oh, look, keep them coming. I could play any of these songs all night long.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
But we're going to save some for a future episode.
Absolutely.
So stay tuned.
I love you, Pam.
If you haven't followed our Facebook page, please do so. Just click on that follow button. You'll be notified when we go live. We go live on Wednesday nights at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, which would be 8:30 Atlantic for a lot of the folks we have watching out on the East Coast. So yeah, if you like what you're hearing tonight, please join us on any given Wednesday night, and we'll happily entertain you. And chances are we're going to be doing a few more of these show tune nights. So
that's right. Absolutely.
But we should do. We definitely should do an encore.
Well,
thank you guys.
We have one.
Yes, we do. We do actually have one.
We have one.
In true showbiz fashion, we have an encore prepared. So there you go.
The encore is chosen for tonight. Sean chose it.
Yes.
And I love the song.
Yeah.
And I love that he chose it. So, Laura's watching.
Hey, Laura.
Hey, Laura.
Speaking of live streaming, Laura's a live streamer now.
That's great. Great. Well,
she says she's late. Go back to the beginning once it's all over, Laura. It's been a super fun show. You will totally love it. Guaranteed. I personally guarantee it.
Wink. And yes, I hope you will all know this song. I think every person knows the song.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I hope you all enjoy it. I'm just gonna have a swig of my drink.
Yep. We nip a courage. This lady doesn't need courage. Any more courage, she'd be streaking down the street. Don't petition for that one.
You know what I used to do, though? Around the Sound of Music, obsession. I mean, it stayed there for a very long time. It's still kind of there. Actually, look what I have here.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I think of so many people when I think of this show.
Mm-hmm.
I think of Charlie Reindress because he directed me
That's right.
as Maria in the show.
That's when you threw yourself on the stage.
No, that was for Bye
Oh,
Bye
Bye Bye
Birdie.
Birdie.
Yep.
Right.
But that's good too.
Yep.
Yes, and I think of Heidi, of course, and so many people. I just love that show. But when I was in grade 4, grade 5, I know Steph was quite embarrassed, but I used to take Dad's guitar case. I'd take the guitar out. Well, I did the guitar once. It was so heavy with that guitar in there. I'd take a suitcase, and I would sing I Have Confidence in the street, up and down the street, like, I have confidence in... And in my head, I felt like I was, in the Alps. Anyway, it was hysterical. I remember Steph coming out. Steph came out and she was like this, "Get inside. You're embarrassing yourself." It is hilarious.
Isaac says his favorite musical. All right, this song is not from that show, surprisingly.
No, it is not.
Yeah.
Yes, my haircut would have been from that.
Yes, she was Maria, Andy. She definitely was.
Yep.
And to prove it, just go back to July 2017's My Living Room Live episodes, and you'll see the haircut that proves that she is
Yes,
Maria.
I cut my hair that short twice. Once for the role and once just to do it.
For funsies.
Just for fun. Craig loved it. He loved my short hair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everyone. Enough idle chit-chat.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sean. I love you, Sean, so much. Thank you for requesting this song. And, our last song tonight.
Take it away.
When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. If your heart is in your dream, no regret is too extreme. When you wish upon a star, your dream comes true. Fate is kind. She brings to those who love the sweet fulfillment of their secret longing. Like a bolt out of the blue, fate steps in and pulls you through. When you wish upon a star, your dream comes true. Like a bolt out of the blue, fate steps in and pulls you through. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. Well, there we go, everyone. Thank you for
Thank you for making everyone cry, by the way.
Oh, please.
Got a A lot of teary eyes, I'm sure, if they're watching tonight. That was beautiful.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. I hope that you all have a glorious week.
Mm-hmm.
And we just so appreciate you being here. It's a late night. It's 5
Yeah,
to 9.
we went a little late, but you have show 2 nights. It's going to happen.
I mean, what else are you going to do? There's a pandemic.
Yeah, exactly.
But seriously, there's a lot of things you could watch, and we so appreciate you tuning into us. Even if you can't stay the whole time,
Yep.
you come when you can. So we really appreciate that.
Absolutely.
And it's so great to see you, here. We have so many awesome friends that we can't see,
Mm-hmm.
and, well, especially now, but I mean friends that live on either coast, and it's so nice to see you here. So I hope y'all have now you're shutting down. Thank you, Blaine, thank you, Lara, thank you, Pam, thank you, Charlie, thank you, Heather, thank you, Isaac. I see Sean.
No, Sean's not watching, is he?
Alfie, yes, Andy, it's coming. It's coming.
I can contest the fact she actually started working on it. So
I did.
Yep.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. Well, have a glorious week,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll see you next Wednesday night. Bye,
See you
everybody.
next Wednesday. Bye.
Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down.